I'm just going to jump right into this one. It starts off with this is in New Orleans, Louisiana, and the date on the film was February 1957. This is starts off with the Belgian Barquentine Mercator, which looks like they're on a Liberty port call here. And the Mercator was built in 1932, and then actually it was converted into a floating museum in 1961. So, this may have been one of its last major cruises before it was laid up. And then you can see uh, the person filming this is on uh, a river cruise of the Mississippi, and I don't know the name of the boat, but as you can see, they start heading up or down river, and they're going by different freighters, and you can see there's a car carrying ferry that's coming across, and some vessels in dry dock as they make their way on this tour boat. This was actually a real silent 8 millimeter film that I digitized, and uh, the only thing on the film was, like I mentioned earlier, it was from 1957. It was marked New Orleans, February 1957. You can see it's kind of cold out as they're taking this riverboat cruise. With all my videos, I don't claim to be an expert with what I'm describing here. Uh, So, if I get something wrong or would like to add something, leave a comment. As they make their way upriver, they're going to go past U.S. Naval Station New Orleans. And the first vessel they're going to come up on is the USS Salish, which was ATA-187. And she was a Sotomo class rescue tug, and she was commissioned in 1944. And then she's going to go by a couple of yard tugs. I think they were referred to as YTBs, yard tugboats. And then we're going to go past USS Tarpon, SS-175. And she was a Porpoise class diesel electric submarine. And she was commissioned in 1936 and served honorably in World War II. And then she was used as a training vessel in District 8, which would be down here in New Orleans. And then in 1956, she was stricken. So she's decommissioned here in 1957, sitting here at the dock. A couple months after this film was shot, she was sold for scrap in June. And as they were towing her to the scrapyard, she sunk off of Cape Hatteras in August of 1957. And then it's on to USS Haas DE-424, which is a John C. Butler class destroyer escort, and she was commissioned in 1944, and then decommissioned right after the war in 46, but then put back into service in 1951 here in the 8th Naval District in New Orleans, and then she served there until she was stricken in 1966. I hope you enjoyed this piece of history, and uh, like and subscribe if you'd like to see more military and patriotic videos, which I try to upload every other day on my site. And if you're interested in a good read, check out my books at www.edsemler.com.